Hey guys, welcome back to the walkthrough. We are going to continue tonight. We're going to attempt to take out the frozen lake. I wish that we had the train bringing us gold. I wish that we had stone and iron, but we made other decisions with our research, and so we do have stronger soldiers that do more damage, so that will benefit us. Here's the tech tree at this point. 120 points to get this extra 200 gold would make a significant difference on this map for the early game, but we don't have it. So what we're going to do is, as quickly as possible, acquire the stone that is to the west of our starting base, and then immediately thereafter we will acquire the iron that is to the east, so that we can start making soldiers to be prepared for the first wave. And then on this map, it is just insane the amount of zombies that come with this final wave. So once the map starts, I'll pause it for a moment to kind of orient you, and then we'll rock and roll. It is a cold map, which means that buildings take more energy, or we get less energy from our energy production. So we're going to be buying a lot of energy as we go. On this map, you have a big lake in the center, hence the name, the Frozen Lake. And to the north, there's an entrance for zombies for random waves. To the east, to the south, and to the west. So there are four different entrances that we need to cover. And so the goal is, after the second wave, basically right after the second wave, to have completely cleared the map and to be just expanded, and we will build our economy to the point where we can support maybe 8 to 10 barracks. And then for the last probably 8 days or so, we are just going to pop out as many soldiers as we can and defend all sides as much as possible. So with having said that, we'll go ahead and get started. There is whatchamacallit over here, free gold and free resources. It's a radar tower that I recommend that you delete immediately, so that you can go ahead and be picking up other resources that you need. I said that we were going to prioritize the west. If you do have soldiers already at this point, be wary sending your soldiers to the west, because there is a Village of Doom. So you'll just want to probably send your rangers over there. When you see a bunch of zombies walking towards you, like so, don't panic. They follow your soldier, lead them away from your tents, away from your buildings, and keep doing what you need to be doing. There's 20 stone laying on the ground there. I didn't know that. So with that, we can go ahead and build our barracks pretty much right away. It may only be 10 stone. Sometimes those drops are only 5 in the campaign. But as quickly as possible, we'll scoop up that stone. In fact, I may just send my ranger in there to go ahead and pick it up. We did get 5 stone off of that. The tower that we destroyed over here as well. So we're doing okay. Usually I want to get a quarry down before I build an energy. I don't know that we're going to do that on this map because of all these zombies over here. But we are just going to go ahead and grab this up. All right, now we got enough stone for barracks. Back these girls up a little bit and let them deal with that. So here shortly, I'll build a barracks and then we'll build some energy. Spread these girls out. Even rangers make noise when they're in a group. Not something that you want to let happen. Can we put, yeah, oh, you know what? I bet those soldiers are going to be trapped. They're going to come out right here, and they're going to be able to stand here, and that's all they're going to be able to do. We're going to bring her down here. I'm going to have to delete this. We're going to have to try and get that stone quarry. Oh, you know what? Get on that train, zombies, get on that train. Missed opportunity there. It's all right. We'll make it work. I can put that down and still put down energy. That's what I was checking. So we need to acquire this stone as quickly as possible. I would have liked to have been able to start popping out rangers just to assist in clearing towards the iron over here. So I don't know, guys. That was a pretty serious error on my part. We'll go ahead and start making our way this way. I'm going to do it on the south side so I can get fishing on the way. So we're going to be a little bit behind in our clearing just because I mean, honestly, I didn't know the stone was there to begin with, so things are going kind of how I expected them to. They just would have been going a lot better if I hadn't screwed up. I'm going to put that there so I can get a hold of those trees. Gotta be careful down here because they will try to sneak down there. She's doing a good job over here. We'll probably utilize the train on its next pass. Putting it there allows me to put a wood mill in there. That's why we chose that spot. Goodness gracious. Gotta keep working our way. Which one of these made veteran? Was it her? Doggone it. I was hoping it was one of these. Okay, okay, now we're getting somewhere. They'll be able to keep this spot safe for us as a veteran, as veterans. Leaving space for pathing. Super important. Once your rangers make veteran, don't be afraid to utilize them. They can bring down a big group of walkers all by themselves. Just grabbing as much food as we can here. Big thing on this map is economy, economy, economy. You want to be able to have as much money as you possibly can get. And it's pretty much the same on all maps. You want to be able to get as much money as you can possibly get. As soon as we're able, we'll put down a quarry. In fact, we're probably able now. See them veterans just mowing them down. Go ahead and throw down an energy since we got the funds, and we'll use what's left over to build tents. Doing all right. This is a random wave from that northern entrance. Just these walkers that are just progressively coming. That's where she's working her way towards, is that northern entrance. We'll secure that first. And then we'll go either east or west, and we'll probably go west. Well, we'll go east as far as the entrance over here and to where that iron is, and then we'll go west. And hopefully by that time we've got enough soldiers to deal with the Village of Doom that's right there. Always putting down pylons as you go. Starting on the bottom side for the fishing. We'll wait till that pylon is done, and then we can probably put one farther out here. So we'll get a wood workshop as soon as we get another wood tick. And I can go ahead and put down another wood mill. I'm not going to put it on the on the farmland, since there's plenty of space up here to put it. Got enough gold, we just need the wood, and we can put down our, actually we can put down our barracks first. Let's do that. We'll put it down up here. No, we won't. Put it down here. Veteran Rangers doing work. Now we'll get a wood workshop as soon as we have enough wood. It'll probably be after our next gold tick, so I'm going to go ahead and put down another wood gatherer. Actually, nope, we're good to go. Put it up here. Off the farmland again. get some more wood. I'm just going for the big numbers early on. All right, so we're on track. Day 5 barracks. Even though it was, you know, the quarry was heavily defended, we're already at plus 500 gold, which ain't too shabby. Grab that real quick. Come on, man. Did I just completely... Oh, I don't have energy. Go ahead and get an excess of that real quick. And we'll start making soldiers. Heck, we got a little iron off that thing that we destroyed. So I'm going to send the soldiers to the east because of that village that I told you guys about. Keep sending these girls up this way. She has gone about as far as she'll go. This one will kind of help her up here. In fact, we'll go ahead and get another energy. We'll put it right there. This guy can go over here and make some noise. We'll get a farm going, or we'll get farms going as soon as possible. Since we're getting enough gold to make them flat out, or to research it off the next tick, I'll just want to make sure they get this group first. Boy, this is going to be close. We still have to get more iron over here. We can go ahead and get a market, and I could buy some iron. That may end up being what we need to do. Because we've got 5 days remaining. And I don't know that these guys can handle this too well. We'll use this ranger to attract them to the train. There we go, that helps. A little bit. Got some runners coming, make sure your folks are attacking the highest. Moving that up so it's covering everything there. Just back up a little bit. One of the units under attack and keep going. Goodness. Farms are researched. Researching the market in case we end up needing to buy iron. I'm gonna fill this in. We're gonna have a random running wave before too long. I would have liked to have had iron before then. Them's the bricks. Keep making rangers. In the meantime, not blocking pathing. Very careful not to do that. Just trying to get our income up. Got a veteran soldier, that's always good. I'm gonna let her support this ranger out here doing work. And we can go ahead and put down our market here in a moment. Our next gold tick. And so what you can do after you build a market is rebuild the houses, and that gave me 2 more tents in that space. Oh, there's iron here. Oh, buddy. We're good now. Okay. So we're going to keep sending soldiers to the east. We're going to make sure that these 2 have secured up here. And we can afford a second barracks, so we're going to go ahead and make it because we're going to need soldiers. And lots of them. What am I missing? Stone? Goodness. Oh, there's some stone. Make sure we can get this iron.
Is everything okay? Let's go. All the way. Ready and waiting. Waiting on orders. That will be easy. Great idea, sir. All right.
Can't build anything there, so may as well get some tents down. That might be pushing it a bit. We'll see. Alright, so these guys have secured to the end. I'm going to put it up here so all this stuff's lit up with energy. Oh, that's a random running wave if I ever saw one. So we're going to run them towards our other guys.
Commander? Of course, my commander. Orders, sir. That will be easy. Perfect. Attention. Building complete. Commander?
Get down warehouse as soon as we're able. In the meantime, we'll just keep training soldiers and keep clearing.
Understood. Order for duty. Attention. Building complete.
If we had that random running wave come over there, we'd have been in real trouble. I'm going to send a soldier over there just in case.
Commander? Any orders? Great idea, sir. It's under attack. On your orders. Let's go. That will be easy. On your orders.
The more veterans we have before this first wave, the better.
Is everything okay? All the way. Of course, my commander. All the way.
Give these rangers over there something to hide in once we take our soldiers away from the north. Okay, so
All right. Is everything okay? That soldiers are in trouble. For the humans. Commander? That will be easy. All right.
it's gonna be cutting it close, boys. That pylon needs to hurry up.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Attention. Building complete. Is everything okay? Tell me. All the way.
Need a ranger, please. That's no good. God, those two rangers can hopefully hold. Whew. That'll help him. All right, so now it's push. The random waves on this map are insane. We will build tents everywhere that we can as we go. Put him out there in front just in case it gets to be overwhelming. We're going to try to invest in economy and not train any more soldiers until we get closer to that second wave, and hopefully we can build more barracks and train them up quick. This guy needs something probably. We need a daggum iron quarry. We'll just take 5 from there. That one out front is fine. Doing its job. Research is completed, so we'll start upgrading since we can't put down tents at the moment. I need you to kill that guy, please. Kill that one. Kill that one. Oh, what a jerk. Popped a tent. We don't have a bank. Frankly, until you have the power supply research, stone housing and stuff isn't particularly helpful. So even though we're messing up our housing, we're going to do that just so we can get the fishing. It's not really messing it up too bad. That was already messed up, apparently. Let me do this. Always building as you go. You're going to get more resources from this village. It looks crazy, but the soldiers are making so much noise that they're going to go after the soldiers and not any of your folks. Now it's time to get some food. There's some gold there. I'm going to get that, and then I'll get the wood after we've used up a good bit of it. A little path for energy right there. These folks looks like they've done it. This guy still needs something to protect him. Put down energy over there. We're gonna need a lot of energy here in the next few moments. Just go ahead and tuck that there so I can make sure to get the fish in here. Look at that wave. That is insane. Some traps down out there. These two will be overrun by a wave like that, so we're going to definitely put some traps there. We're gonna keep going. Send this ranger to pick up. Well, actually, she doesn't need to pick up any of that.
Orders certain.
We need some more wood to make upgrading the tents a little faster. Got plenty of food. There's some wood back here I can go grab. Rather not take this executive with me though. Leaving these two down here because they're covering the train tracks that are essential. Alright, we'll start making some bank here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and put down an energy since we're using it up so fast. You're always going to want to leave a few folks right here to defend. Getting our income up. This is a good thing. About due for another warehouse here in a moment. Go ahead and throw one down over here. We're just trying to get as much money as possible. Gotta just keep expanding. Upgrade. Here in a moment we'll start training soldiers again. I'll build a couple barracks depending on how much money we get off of this. I'll just build one barracks for now. Gotta keep expanding with those pylons behind your group. Always. The vast majority of this game is building. You don't want to babysit your soldiers. It's a waste of time. Tell them to do their thing and get back to building. Keep on going here. Get some fishing. Already used up all our food. Go ahead and put down a second market. Put down some more energy real quick in anticipation of that need. We got food and wood and okay, not a lot of food, but a little bit. Throw down a market right here. I'm gonna keep sending one soldier here so we can start building an army on this other side. Keep expanding outwards.
Let's go. Any orders?
I'll be better down below one. energy again. Need to increase our wood income. Send a few of those guys that way. So now we're just putting them out here to defend our pylons. We need to get down here to these quarries because we're going to need a lot of iron when it comes down to it.
Any orders?
One more wood quarry here. Trying not to build too much on the farmland when I can help it. But I do want to keep building tents and keep getting more supplies. Okay. Energy and soldiers now.
Any orders? All the way. Understood.
More soldiers for the moment.
Any orders?
We don't know what direction the wave is coming. Our next tick, we'll go ahead and upgrade some housing since we got soldiers training pretty steadily now. These guys are going to get in trouble. They're just being 3 of them. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I built that pylon. Depending on where these jerks hit. We don't want to get too engaged in any one direction at this moment until we kind of know what's about to happen. Make sure that we go ahead and get some more iron. Put down a warehouse. Of course, we need energy. That's not obnoxious. So we'll definitely clear the map after the second wave. No problem. Just trying to go ahead and make sure I get some energy. These guys are going to need a tower too out in front of this, out in front of these quarries. All right, we'll know here in a moment where the wave's coming from. We're gonna have to start bringing soldiers in that direction. Got quite a few over here from the south, so they're gonna hit over here. These guys should actually be able to probably manage it, and what we'll do is use a lot of traps. We'll start sending our soldiers this way since guys on the other side are doing fine. We'll go ahead and plus it up with these three. Actually, we'll send one of these guys up here. So the intent here is to get a lot of traps. This wave is not something you can afford to wait on. It's going to take a very long time to get to you. And it comes this direction. So you want to keep clearing while the wave is coming. See how long it's taken. You can't wait on that. So you got to keep these guys working, keep expanding. It's going to be a big wave. Of that, I can assure you. So we're going to put down even more traps here in a moment. Just gotta keep going. Even with this wave imminent. Alright, this may be the beginning of it. Yeah, that's looking like it. So what we'll do is go ahead and start backing up. We're gonna take one of these guys to be bait. I got the pylon, that's okay. So we're just making them run over these traps. Hopefully we have enough. Hopefully we have enough. It's a big wave, isn't it? Whew. That was close, wasn't it? That's how we like it. Now we don't need this. Oh, are these guys getting overwhelmed? I hope not. Back up, guys. Just buy us a second. We'll upgrade some housing. Lead all this, plus these up, and get these guys to work. Start repairing. Even as we keep expanding. Getting some food. Oh, there's a village there. That's what got them. I believe there is some free energy here. We like that. And so we'll have the map cleared before the third wave, which was the intent. We'll keep expanding. Oops. These guys go this way, these guys go this way. And life can be grand. We already need more energy. We'll actually end up having to delete that if we leave it there, so we won't. Make sure we're grabbing all this fishing as we go. Notice I haven't even like glanced at my soldiers. They're just doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is killing everything. We'll leave a guy to defend here just in case. Not training soldiers, I'm upgrading for money. I'm building where there's space. Without blocking pathing, of course. We don't like to block pathing around here. We do want to grab all the iron because eventually we will be making a lot of soldiers. We do need to send someone back here just to defend a little bit. Send him to help him. Get all these folks helping each other scoop up this energy. I feel like we missed, I was gonna say. Okay, we got a random wave that was easily dispatched. They made enough noise over here that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We're gonna let our forces combine. That was the sound of us acquiring this. And we're gonna now delete. Throw down a warehouse over here. Get some more wood income. Keep on fishing, boys. Get energy, 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 energy. Train soldiers. Put these guys on chase. Let them go nuts. We'll expand from this side because I feel a little safer over here. And grab 6 stone just cause. You never know. Oh, if I could draw in a straight line, it would be a wonderful thing. Oh, just that one, please. Want to get to that gold quarry. Want to get more soldiers. You guys saw the size of that wave. Keep upgrading. Keep getting loads of wood. Let's go ahead and grab up this one too. We are going to go through a lot of iron. We're going to leave a few of these guys down here. Keep expanding. Keep plussing up the amount of soldiers up. So this should all be cleared since nobody on chase is going this way. When they come from the south, they go northeast. So we just leave our soldiers here and they should be fine. Want to get to this gold quarry, of course. You guys know I'm greedy. Okay. They're done chasing. So what we'll do now is kind of plus up each side a bit and get ready for this final wave. Make sure all this is scouted. Start making barracks again soon. Go ahead and put a third market here. Actually, let's put it here. And here very soon, we'll build a lot of barracks. Mucho barracks. Gonna need food for all these soldiers and such. I don't like waiting on wood.
Let's go.
Still got plenty of food, still some more iron here. Choose what we got. And now it's time to put down some barracks for sure. For now, making 6 soldiers at a time is okay. We need more energy. Shocker. I know. Energy, energy, energy. Quarries are a great place to tuck it away. And we'll just keep making soldiers. Send this group up here just to make sure that's nice and safe. We'll make sure everything has a good amount of energy in front of it for traps. Keep upgrading housing. This isn't even the final wave. We've got plenty of time for the final wave. And during that time, we will want to train as many soldiers as we can. This is why we are still putting down housing. This is just money. And we have so much. food. About to put down a few more barracks, honestly. We are going to want a lot of soldiers. Okay, we're going to save our wood. Actually, no, we're not. We've got some time before the wave, so we'll keep upgrading housing. Make sure that this has as much energy in front of it as it can. Put down towers and leave soldiers in them. So this is not good here. We need to put down towers. How rude. Just shut down everything down below. Very, very rude. Can't train soldiers even. That just to be safe. Energy, energy, energy. These winter maps, man. It's ridiculous. Still got these guys patrolling. Okay, so just send everybody here to the east. Leave a few of you. Just a few. How convenient. That's kind of where we had everybody going anyway. We'll fix all that later. It's going to be a big wave.
For duty.
These guys in the tower, since they're not doing anything anyway. There was no reason to lose anybody there. I'm watching that one dude in the front's health bar. Just trying not to lose him. I'll let him in a little bit. Oh, what are they doing? We have enough money to train like 12 soldiers at a time at this point. More than that, probably. So what we're going to do is build some defenses. Make sure that we are ready to go on all sides as we just continue to train soldiers. Use up those food and workers that we have. Gonna need a lot of towers. Take these guys up here, start sending them up there. Go ahead and build a few more barracks. Down a warehouse somewhere. Need energy. Okie dokie. So we have 8 days to just train soldiers and defend each side. So let's do that. This is why we got all the iron. I don't know why I'm still upgrading. Houses, I mean. Excuse me, that went down the wrong pipe. Cool. I'm gonna just do one side at a time here and make sure it's done, and then switch to another one. Buy in as much time as we can. It does tend to want to flood this side in my experience. The north absolutely has to hold. That's just not something you can compromise on. It's a lot of towers, I know, but, you know. Can actually put down more barracks if we're gonna have any chance of. And we are just going through this money, aren't we? Start a little farther back and we'll put walls in front. Each tick is 3 towers that we're filling. Got guys down here just standing around. So should be able to train another 300 soldiers approximately. I hope. That's if we're not building defenses, which we will be. So
Reporting for duty.
I think we got the right amount of barracks.
Orders, sir. Tell me. Commander? At your service. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Commander? Reporting for duty. At your service.
Takes them a long time to travel places.
Orders, sir. Reporting for duty.
Probably won't use those front towers at all.
Reporting for duty. Do you need me? Reporting for duty.
Not going to really use the stone.
Orders, sir.
We are using the iron.
Do you need me?
Surprised the iron hasn't been more of a challenge, honestly.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
May have gone a little overboard up here. Be a-okay.
Waiting on orders. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Is everything okay? Tell me. Reporting for duty. Is everything okay?
Okay. Start on the left side.
Tell me. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Goodness.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Boy, we need a lot more soldiers. A little nervous about that south. I don't think we're going to have enough time to fill those towers.
Any orders? Reporting for duty.
We went a little overboard on the top.
Follow the company.
That's okay.
Reporting for duty.
Um,
Waiting on orders. Reporting for duty. Tell me. On your order. Reporting for duty. Our colonies succumbing to the infection.
I don't know how that could possibly be. Yeah, we definitely need some more guys down there. I need to get some walls up down there too.
Reporting for duty.
What we may end up doing is just trapping the whole south, since I have kind of
Orders, sir. Reporting
put too many soldiers in other places. The north just can't fall, so that's why I always try to make sure the north can't fall by having a lot of soldiers. Because the command center is right there. I can recover if something else falls, maybe, but not if the north does. So in that case, what we'll do, because we know that south wave comes to the northeast, is we will delete everything between the northeast and the south, and we'll just fill that whole land with traps. Everything but the pylons, of course. We still need to put walls up over here. Stuff's in the way, delete it, especially when you're getting to the end. May have enough time to send some more soldiers to the south, which will help. How many do we have? We have 21 on the ground right now. That'll fill up these last few towers, and then we can get some more in the south. This may or may not be enough towers. We do have chemistry, so our guys are doing a little extra damage, which is good. Yeah, this is going to be close down in the south, I can tell you that. I wish that I had these towers full. All right, it's now or never. I'm a little nervous about the south, so what I'm going to do. Because this isn't going to hold at all.
Just tell me what to do. I am trying to break through. Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting. Orders, sir.
I want to leave this one soldier out here.
Waiting on orders.
How are we looking everywhere else?
Reporting for duty. Orders, sir. Perfect. Commander? Just tell me what to do. Reporting
This is almost certainly going to fall down here.
Reporting for duty. Ready and waiting. Reporting for duty. Holes are under attack. Just tell me what to do. Orders, sir.
Okay, this seems to be holding just fine. Get these guys up there a little closer so they're participating. I'm surprised this is still even here. These guys are holding on. Still need to have my one soldier back here. Oh, they went down. They hit a pylon here, it's okay. I wasn't as aggressive on my walls as I could have been. So lots of folks don't even try to defend the South. I've done it with success before, but we put too much in the North. We've got guys sitting up here doing nothing. So we're going to reinforce some of these other sides. I'm going to let these guys make a run for it. I mean, this would have been able to hold against them down there too, but it's kind of more fun doing it this way too. Better to be safe than sorry. On this map, there will be random waves after the final wave if you don't kill it fast enough, so you do need to leave defenses if you put everybody on chase. I mean, and that is the frozen lake. We did it. With 450 soldiers probably when we started, maybe more. Probably lost quite a few. But see, this was a random wave that just decided to come popping out. And that could have sucked. Wow, so I guess normally I've been fine when I defend here. I wonder if it was this, or maybe zombie broke through here. Normally I just put pylons right along the water down to here, and then I keep going, and that way all you gotta do is defend back here. I normally have my defenses farther back, but this time I really wanted to get that iron, so we put them farther forward. Oh man, I forgot about the shoulder pain I used to get playing this game. With the mouse up there. And done. That was the Frozen Lake. Hope the video was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. And catch me next time when we'll take out the hydropower plant and the Nest of the Harpy. This is also one of the easiest maps in the game. So basically you kind of go from easy to challenging to easy. But thanks again for hanging out, and you guys have a great night.